Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, well, we're going to be back today at 12 p.m. Eastern to do pretty much a recap of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I had to pause for a second because what a strange episode. And I told you guys that, and I didn't know if you guys were going to be so happy with Sutton. So we'll definitely be back at 12 p.m. with Jason from Down with Jason to talk about it all. But then, of course, we're bringing back hot, messy topics. I know I was going in between names, but I thought we should stick true to what it was and call it hot, messy topics. We'll be a little bit more hot about the topics and a little bit less messy. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. In the meantime, guys, we're back to talk about Erika Girardi, who is sharing an update with her ex Tom Girardi, which this is also bizarre to me. A lot of this Real Housewives of Beverly Hills tea is bizarre to me. She's admitting that she mixed antidepressants with alcohol, and she said that it's hard being blamed for all of Tom's actions. So we have all the details and more, but before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so apparently, according to Reality Blurb, Erika Jayne was not in the best state of mind while filming the 12th season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. In fact, as she attempted to navigate through her ongoing legal drama, which was one situation after another, as well as the tension between her and her castmates, Erika found herself mixing antidepressants with alcohol. During a couple of interviews, Erika is now opening up about medicating herself amid production and admitting that when it comes to her November 2020 divorce filing against Tom Girardi, she's still mourning the split. I've been very open and honest. I mixed alcohol and antidepressants, which I didn't know that it would make you this drunk. And it did. And Erika told Us Weekly on May 10th, I don't have a problem and a lesson learned, and we go on. Okay. I mean, are you going to see a moment that, you'll probably be like, is that Erika? Yeah, the answer is yeah. I mean, that was me. And she did open up in the first episode, the premiere episode, which we'll talk about today. And she talked about the fact that she got to the point where she was drinking so much, she had no drive to go to the gym. She was getting hit with one thing after another. And it got to the point where she was even ordering Taco Bell. And then the next morning, waking up to seeing wrappers and not even realizing that she ordered it the night before. So she said, yeah, that's a problem. But I will say this in defense of Erika, the fact that she can even admit that, especially on such a public platform, that's a big step for anybody who's battling with depression, mixing antidepressants with alcohol, overconsumption of alcohol. The first step is always just admitting there's an issue here. Now, according to Erika, she went through a very dark time amid filming. It was really difficult because there were moments that I didn't want to get out of bed. More than moments, there were days, and you have to do that. She also explained, and let's be honest, you're sitting at these parties and some of these women are kind of boring. So you have to drink, and then you have another drink. And then you're like, where am I? That one's a good excuse. Okay. It's not that I was drinking a lot. It's just that I was drinking while being medicated. She continued, and she confirmed that she does feel embarrassed by her behavior because it was very real. Going into the 12th season, Erika said that she had a mindset of survival, just as she did during season 11. The season before was a real fallout, and this season, is really trying to pull yourself together and go on. That's what she's saying. I'm trying to pull myself together. I'm trying to go on. And it was tough, but ultimately I'll get there. It's part of the human experience. I mean, you can't go through what I've gone through the previous season and not feel something and not feel great and not want to have a good time. I wanted to have some fun. I wanted to not feel so heavy, and that's what I did. Now, looking back, she has confirmed she has zero regrets. How many do I give? None. Not one. Zero. 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 None. Yeah. Same thing. Same mindset. Okay. In a second interview, Erika offered an update on her divorce from Tom Girardi, and she said, I am still mourning that marriage. I think that gets lost in the sensationalized version of it all. This was someone that I was married to for over 20 years. And I was like 23 when we got married. It was difficult. There are real moments of sadness, real moments of like when the holidays come around, for Christmas, I would just remember how much fun we would have. But what are you going to do with that? These things happen in life. They happen to everyone. Everyone's mourning something. In addition to mourning her divorce, Erika is continuing to deal with many allegations of embezzlement that she's faced regarding Tom Girardi's misdoings and her alleged role in all of it. as per Jay Edelson PC, and a lot of people who are going after her for a lot of money at this point, a lot of money. I am front and center. I'm the face instead of the lawyers that worked at the firm and referring attorneys and, law funding people. Instead, they point to me. For my mental health, it's been hard, no doubt. But again, I couldn't lose and I was just going to fight in every way possible. And I still am. While Erika is confident that her defense is going to be in her favor as she moves forward in a number of cases, including a $25 million lawsuit that was filed against her last summer. She admitted that it's been hard to defend herself against people who seem to have already made their minds up. No one's really listening. So yes, I get really frustrated and very explosive, just like trying so hard to, I wish that would have been over, but it wasn't, because what would we be talking about? Following her season 11 revelation that Tom Girardi was calling her every day, Erika said that now she hears from Tom time to time. Of course, I take his calls. He's not well. And so he's in a state of decline. And sometimes it's good. And sometimes he thinks I'm someone else. So it's fine. That's actually, that must be interesting for her to try to navigate. But she said she takes his calls. I'm surprised that her attorneys let her take his calls. But I think at this point, what are you going to do? Like she said, she's still mourning the marriage, even though she agrees that she can still be pissed at him and she can still be, not happy with everything that he's allegedly put her through. She's like, that was still a person that I was married to. We shared experiences, memories, holidays. What am I going to do? I can see that. Guys, I'm so curious what your thoughts are, though, especially when it comes to seeing Erika in such a different light on the premiere episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She obviously is letting her guard down. And Kyle Richards even confirmed on Watch What Happens Live last night that if she didn't give any Fs before, she said, I don't even know how you can go lower than that. She really doesn't give any Fs now. She has let all of the walls down. She's not this like ice queen. She's just, here I am. Woo! So I am curious what you guys think about this new version of Erika and what Erika had to say about mixing antidepressants with alcohol. She is being honest about it, though. She is owning it, in the words of Lisa Rinna, but I still want your unfiltered opinions. So go ahead, comment below. And before you go, again, don't forget that we're going live for a recap for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills at 12 p.m. Eastern. And then we're back with Hot Messy Topics at 3 p.m. Eastern today. I can't wait to see you guys there. Let's have some fun, take some callers. It's playtime. Love you guys. We'll see you so very soon. Like literally soon. Bye, guys.